Welcome back to Food IQ, where we're attempting to answer your culinary questions with scientific understanding. Let's go to the little person in the box. So we've all been there, whether it's a chili, a curry, buffalo wings, or just a simple red sauce. Sometimes that little kick ends up knocking a hole through the wall. So let's find out what's causing your food to be spicy, and then we'll show you how to fix it. Okay, so spicy is one of those things that's sort of relative. That's why your girlfriend might get a 2-star spicy at the Thai place, and you can only handle the 1-star spicy. Spicy, it generally comes from seeds of plants, and more specifically, it comes from an organic compound known as capsaicin. So let's do a little experiment. If you got a pepper laying around, go ahead and grab it, bring it over, let's cut it open, take a little slice out of it, and let's make sure we remove any of the seeds. So there's no seeds in that, but here you can see some of them. And we just want to make sure we get all those little seeds out before we eat it, because we know those are the spicy part. So I'm gonna take a little piece of the pepper here, pop it in my mouth. Okay, so that was a jalapeno. It's a little spicy, but it's pretty mild, right? You're not feeling too much. Now let's, if you're really brave, take one of these seeds here, pop it in your mouth, and crush it between your teeth. Okay. So what you're probably gonna start feeling now is a little bit of burn on your tongue. Your nose might start sweating. So what's happening is your tongue is covered in these things that are called vanilloid receptors. And when you crack open the seed there, it's gonna coat your tongue in the capsaicin. And what basically is happening is your tongue perceiving that as a burn. Just like if you were outside and it was 100 degrees and your body's gonna perceive that as being really way too hot, well, your tongue's perceiving this heat from the capsaicin as being way too hot. So your body's gonna start to sweat, try and flush out that burn from your system. It's pretty cool, right? All right, so I've let you suffer long enough. I know I have. Let's take a sip of water. Now you'll notice the burning sensation. It hasn't quite subdued very much. Now if you have some milk, take a sip of milk. Much better, right? The reason is that capsaicin, it's an oil, that makes it not water soluble. So just like the saying, oil and water don't mix, neither does capsaicin and water. The milk, however, it's another kind of oil, it's a fat. And therefore capsaicin is soluble in it. The milk grabs the oil that's covering your vanilloid receptors and distributes it evenly throughout the rest of the milk and makes it so that it can't bind to your tongue anymore. So now that you understand why you're sensing the food as spicy, and now that you know how to defeat it, it's simply a matter of applying that same logic to your recipe. Now there's different kinds of spicy foods out there, and they're all gonna have different remedies. Milks and cheeses work really well in red sauce or chili, but they might seem out of place on buffalo wings. But if you think about dipping sauces for buffalo wings, most of them are milks and cheeses like blue cheese dressing. So any kind of fat or oil is going to help you out here. Bacon, broth, nuts, dairy, they all solve the problem. Capsaicin is also soluble in sugar, so you can try adding a teaspoon of sugar or brown sugar to help you out. Okay, so let's make a really awesome sweet and spicy pizza sauce. Next time that you accidentally pour out the wrong end of your red pepper flakes, just remember that redemption is just a fat molecule away.